This is the opening of the Wayans brothers.
This might be just the outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Woo, girl, honey. Good morning, everybody. Let me tell you.
Good morning. Whoa.
Good morning and good morning.
You must have something strong to say. Let me tell them first that this show, the Taylor Tilton Show, is sponsored by Christie Taylor Consulting and the Podcast Center. Now, what you got to say? You say, ooh, hey, y'all, good morning, everybody. Woo!
Honey,
Oh, boy,
let me
she
tell
must
you,
got some
just
stuff to
the-
say
look,
already.
It was almost showtime, and the M to the L to the G to the W flickered out on me.
MLGW?
Honey, that took my internet down because I'm trying to get ready because I got to go somewhere. So I was like, let me go ahead and be in motion mode, and I got my inspirational, messages and prayers going. And next thing I know, Cindy Trim stops praying. I'm like, what's going on? And the lights go out, as I'm trying to get myself together in the restroom, in the bathroom. I said, hold on. I said, wait a minute, I'm more concerned because it's like, wait a minute, I can move around in the dark, but we need the internet. We got to go live. Good morning.
That's right. That's right.
I have to say, good morning, world. We are live and in living color.
Now, do you think maybe, just maybe, the Lord was trying to tell you something?
Well.
It's like, cut her off. I mean, who is, you say who? Sydney?
Pastor Cindy Trim. Oh,
Cindy.
Honey.
You said Cindy?
Yeah, Pastor Cindy Trim.
Cindy, okay, cut her off.
If anything, God was saying, keep on letting her pray in your house because, see, that's what the problem has been. I need a little bit more. One thing I will say, and this is not to be, to learn how to really have a disciplined prayer life can be so challenging because we do so much. We get up and go, and we just run out the house, and sometimes we don't necessarily.
Lord have mercy, there's an ant in my bed.
Oh Lord!
Sorry, I'm listening to you. I'm serious, but
it's okay.
Terminate.
Everybody,
Lord
feel
Jesus.
free to have a conversation with us. Drop those comments. We love.
I need y'all to come back, Terminex. This is just not all right.
It's not all right because something.
Lord have mercy.
Truly sprung with, like we said last week.
Spring.
I'm gonna have to call because the spiders. Where I live. All type of little baby spiders. Not, I've had a couple of, large size one, but I'd be just as afraid of the baby spiders because they can just pop up anywhere.
Maybe the spiders disconnected your power today.
Probably did. That ain't with the MLGW.
They hatched and their eggs were a little too heavy.
I was like,
my mom said, "Good morning, mommy."
Good morning, Mama. Good morning. Yeah, spring has truly sprung, but I'm telling you, I'm not mad about it, whether they're ants and spiders, because my tree is blossoming. The one that I wave to every year round. Honey,
dear Lord. Listeners in Facebook land, I can't say radio land. I was gonna put on my old school radio land voice. But let me tell you, Facebook land. Let me tell you what happened. And social media platform fan, YouTube fans, yes, land. So yesterday, Christie and I, we did get an opportunity to meet. We had a meeting yesterday,
and she lunch even.
Yeah, that's true. However, she showed me a picture of this tree that she does talk to her trees, right? So she showed me a picture of this tree that she obviously has taken a picture of, not once but twice. Yeah, I was going there. So she showed me this first picture. She said, "Oh, look at the tree. She doesn't have many buds on her. She doesn't have clothes." I said, "She? That's a girl? That's a she? Okay. And then she said, "But look, 2 days later, look, it's some little leaves are starting to bud. She started to get dressed." And I said, "Oh my God, this, of course, I've already asked the Lord, was this the best he could send me? And the answer is still yes. So I understand, God. I'm gonna keep Christy Taylor,
Thank
but
you.
but she has taken pictures of her tree
That's right.
from two. Well, now it's been 3 days. Three
Yeah.
days ago, and
Hmm.
then yesterday.
Hmm.
And granted, yeah, the tree is starting to get its clothes on. But I
That's
think I was more baffled that it was a she. She.
she's getting
She
dressed. Honey,
she's
she got
getting
to get
dressed.
ready.
She's blossoming.
Yes, she
She.
is,
I
honey.
said,
That's right.
oh
That's
my
come on
goodness.
now. Spring has sprung, and the girls
Mm.
have to get ready, honey. Yes, leaves on,
Ah!
blossoms on. Good morning,
Not the girls I
September.
know. Your tree must not be from South Memphis because the girls I know clothes be coming off
Ooh, wait a minute. Why is there
in the spring
literally
and summer.
okay? So apparently, I got one or two South Memphis trees because I was pulling up in parking and I saw a brown leaf fall. I'm like, what? And I turned around and it was another tree that and maybe because I don't speak to the tree. Ah, I
Oh, huh.
said, now how are the leaves on that tree still falling off and everybody else getting dressed? Now, see, now I know it's a South Memphis
It's
tree.
the South Memphis
Oh,
tree for
it's
sure,
a
for
South Memphis
sure.
tree.
We know how to dress for the season. You don't wear clothes in the heat. It's hot outside. We gonna put some shorts on. We gonna put our tank tops on. We
No,
gonna put our get our backs out. Sandals. What you talking about?
oh, see, now I know. Now I
Your
know.
trees don't know how to act.
Okay. So they're getting ready for Easter. So they want to have their Easter
Oh yeah, that's the
Easter
Easter
frock
dress.
on. They
Your
get
trees
dressed for
get.
Easter.
Oh, okay. Well, see,
Oh.
South Memphis, they probably don't go to Easter no more. They don't go. I'm sorry.
They
I'm
don't
sorry.
go to the
I do, and I'm from South Memphis.
that's
I
right.
attend Easter church service,
That's right.
but
Christmas
I
and
don't know
Mother's
about my
Day.
people.
Oh God. But you know something? I'm super excited because Tina and I did get a chance to connect yesterday. We went to lunch. And
Oh,
I
go on.
realized, I said, do you realize every time we get together and we go out to eat, we go to a Mexican restaurant because we just chomping down
Woo!
on them chips, honey. What in that salsa?
And it was delicious. But let me say this: I'm saying ooh and oh because you should have been taking me to fast food Mexican restaurants more often because I have an issue with the restaurants lately,
Wait a minute. What?
particularly the fast food restaurants. I have an
Oh,
issue. Oh
oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a problem,
uh-oh.
and I wrote about it.
What?
Um, yes, Christy.
You clutched your
So
pearls and grabbed the ink pen and started writing.
a pencil because I didn't know. I thought I may make some mistakes, so I may want to do some editing. So I
Yes.
wrote it in pencil. But yes, I do have a. Okay, so let me say this.
Okay, tell us
Let
what
me
happened.
find my letter first.
Oh my! Oh my!
It's
You
over
for
here
real?
somewhere.
You literally
Yeah,
wrote
I
it
have
out?
I have letter. Here it
Okay,
is.
I got it. I hear it. I hear it.
This is actually so Aaliyah wrote a 4-page letter. She's
Ooh,
got a song that's called 4-page
page
letter.
letter. I
Letter,
love
yeah,
that.
I'm
Give us
writing you a
another.
4-page letter. Mm-mm. No, I got a 4-paragraph letter. Let me
Oh,
tell you what my 4-paragraph letter is all
okay.
about. It says, "Dear fast food restaurant."
Uh-oh.
You want to hear this? Let me
I
tell you
want
about
to
the fast
hear
food
it. I
restaurant.
got to hear
I'm
this
not happy.
letter.
It says, "Dear fast food restaurant, I went to the doctor the other day. My cholesterol was too high. So I'm writing this letter just to say it's time I say goodbye to your staff, your team, your crew, and yeah, the one that clean, not cleans, is gotta say clean. To the cooks, the cashiers, the lady at the window who's always so mean.
Ooh,
Mm, I
mm.
don't understand. We had a plan. You cook, I paid your bills. But something went wrong. You can hear it in my tone because now I'm taking pills.
Uh-oh.
I
Wait a
feel
minute.
abused and neglected while you climb the corporate ladder. Now I got to deal with this irritated gallbladder. Girl, I went to the doctor 2 days ago and they said something wrong might be wrong with your gallbladder.
What?
You have age. You got some cholesterol in there. You might have to get
Come
it
on,
checked
Tina.
out.
Come on, Tina.
I got to get my gallbladder checked out next. It's not Tuesday. Monday. It's next Monday. So that is my dear restaurant letter. Because I need to understand what this plan was. I thought we had a deal. I'm always paying the bills, and you cook, and I pay your bills. I
What?
support
And
your
then they don't.
business, and I got to take a pill now. I got to take a pill for the cholesterol, and
Come on
then I
now.
got to get my gallbladder looked at.
Look
Something
at
wrong, Christy Taylor.
something wrong. Something wrong.
I wrote me a
See,
4-paragraph
four
letter.
letter. Okay. Okay. Not gonna hate on your fast food restaurants, but I could tell you ain't picking the fast food restaurants I go to. Now,
It
I
sounds
just
like you hate it. Okay. See,
where you getting cholesterol and gallbladder issues? What fast food restaurant doing
I
that?
can't tell. I can't tell all of that because they may be a future sponsor. Cause see, I'm gonna need some recompense after this. What's the
Well,
slavery stuff called? What's the
now that
slavery
you
stuff
said
called?
that,
What's
now
the,
that you
what's
said that,
what is it? What's the slavery stuff called? What's the money that we looking for?
the cryptocurrency,
No, the
oh,
slavery money
the
for
sponsorship.
when. No,
I look at
when they the black people just.
reparations,
Yeah,
reparations.
I need some reparations. Right there, you go. That's it. I'm sorry. So no, I'm not mentioning any specific restaurant, plural. So
All I'm gonna
because
say is,
I may need reparations. Yeah.
well, if you, it sounds like you need a reparations. Literally, you need 40 acres and a mule because if you get out there, you're gonna lose this weight and grow your own crops. I'm just saying.
That has been the plan for the past couple of years, hasn't it? But
You
no,
need,
I keep supporting these businesses,
uh-uh,
and
uh-uh.
and man, no, seriously though, I went to the doctor because my right side had been hurting me for about 2 weeks, and I said,
Right.
"Ooh, I can't take it anymore." And last Thursday, Melina, our director of operations at the podcast center,
Yes.
she encouraged me. She said, "You may want to go ahead on and call the doctor. Go on, call your doctor."
Right.
And I said, "All right," because she said, "Are you gassy?" I said, "No, not really." And but she was still concerned. So I called the doctor. They scheduled me an appointment the very next day. I went,
Mm,
and the doctor was like, "Well, Tina, excuse me." She said, "You're almost 50,
ooh,
this is the time of in life where many people start to get their gallbladder begin to get infected or whatever, not infected, but just start to
honey,
kind of act up." And I
let me
said,
see.
"No."
All I'm gonna say is, okay, it's time for a colonoscopy, which is I'm gonna do that in about another month. You need a colonoscopy, a colonic.
Yeah.
You need a colon cleanse. Girl, you see, just last week we were talking about that master cleanse where you just drink that cayenne pepper and the molasses and the hunt and the lemon juice. Clean your system out. You just need a
Yeah.
what did the Joker
You
say
know what? And
in the original? He said, "What you need is an enema." Well, you probably need more than an enema. More than an enema because your gallbladder. Your gallbladder.
I wouldn't doubt that either. Well, I haven't really been eating much either lately. Yesterday when you saw me, that probably has been the most I've eaten in the past couple of weeks for real.
Wow. And we
Not
had a
because
small serving. We had a
huh?
it was portion control.
Yeah, it was portion control. Now, but prior to having experiencing a little pain, I was not the best at portion control. I just ate what I wanted to eat when I wanted to eat it, and decided to exercise later. And that's
Huh.
and I'm gonna stick to that plan. I mean, especially the exercise plan. I'm saying, but I haven't been as hungry because it hurts to eat.
Come
Um,
on now.
my side had been hurting to eat, but even this morning, my husband did not fix me my normal bacon and eggs and grits and
What do you
or
fix?
oatmeal. Oh, just a bowl of oatmeal and an orange. I said that's all I want.
Well, let me tell you
I
something.
don't want anything greasy. I don't want anything that's nothing.
Okay.
Just mm-mm.
As your older sister who hit her 50s, and I know that you ain't 90 pounds no more, so you feel obese at your current weight.
Yeah, you're right.
But I will tell you that when I went to the doctor, because it was all about the love month, and March is Women's Month. So between the love month of February and March, this is when we get all this self love and care on, because we're still celebrating, yes, even today,
Yeah,
Women's
yeah.
History Month. And guess what? When I went to the doctor, because I do eat oatmeal a lot, and I get the
Okay,
gluten free kind, and I spice it up with my own flavors, stuff like that,
okay.
and I drink that cayenne peppered orange juice with the turmeric. They were surprised how fantastic my numbers were, because I already know, I'm
Oh,
saying, that my weight, they be like, oh, they probably be, because they do the works on me because I try to make sure as I age to get the works done. But when my numbers came back, they were like fantastic. So I know that you and I can, Tina Tilton, you and I,
Okay.
come on now, sis.
Turmeric and Kanye pepper it
The
is.
orange juice, and then eating that oatmeal, but get that gluten-free oatmeal so that the fillers don't blow your stomach up, because that's the other thing that as your body changes, it doesn't like all those preservatives and additives and food coloring that's in the food.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Maybe I can train my mind to remember or reflect on my 25-year-old self, and then it'll respond,
Ooh.
right? Right?
Hold on,
I
hold
mean,
on,
is
hold
that
on. But your
no?
25-year-old self, she was eating this way too, so you can't reflect on the way
Yeah,
she
that's what I'm saying. So she need to go back.
she needs. Okay, so your 25-year-old,
Uh-oh.
Kennedy,
Yes.
Kennedy, what you
Sam,
got going on?
that's
Good
Sam.
morning, everybody.
Sam is going
Welcome.
out of the door. Sam is
Oh,
going out
okay.
of the door.
Good morning,
She's barking at me.
Sam. Good morning. Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. I'm Christie Taylor. That's my girl, Tina Tilton, and she
What's up?
wrote a 4-paragraph letter to the fast food restaurants that she frequent, because now she's saying that they had a deal. They cook and she pay the bills, and now she got
Yeah.
the bill. Oh
Come
my
on
God!
now.
Come on,
Come
you
on
better
now.
run. You better run.
They cook. You go there, you order, and the lady at the window, she's always so mean. Can I help you, please?
Come on now.
That all.
That's the first thing. That's the stress level. Hey, good morning, Jessica.
14,
Good morning,
1427.
Jessica. Okay, see, number one, let me tell you something.
Not even pull around, please. Thank you. Thank you for ordering.
No. But my thing is this, that's also adding to your issues, because the level of stress we have to go through when you go through certain fast food restaurants that should remain nameless, because Tina apparently plans on, getting reparations by having them sponsor the
Oh
show.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm getting some reparations.
But
This
my
is
thing is
done.
this, you should go to the restaurants that they like, hi, and almost say your name even though they don't know it. Like, hi, Tina Tilton. I don't know who you are, but I know you're here for a good, healthy snack.
You know what? They sound. I was about to say that sounds very unhealthy for me. or should I say, it's probably healthy for me, but it's probably not tasty at all.
Uh-uh.
These are cardboard places. Hey, put my sock back. Put my sock back, Kennedy.
Uh-oh.
No,
Come
no,
on,
eat
Kennedy.
mommy sock.
Okay, Kennedy she wants attention too. See, she said y'all gave a shout out to your mama this morning, so at least y'all can give me a shout out at least once per
Well,
show.
she's got it because she got my sock, and it's the same sock that Sam let her get yesterday. Because when I came home after our meeting, Christy Taylor,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
my sock was at the back door. I looked at it, I picked it up first to identify whose sock it was, whether it was mine or the girls. I picked it up. I said, "This is my sock," and I know that my clothes are still unfolded. They're washed and they're clean. Hey, don't take my sock in your cage. Give me my
Okay.
sock. Give me.
Okay, so apparently we're
Give me
having
my
the
sock.
same laundry period, because I literally did,
Give me.
and I typically, as soon as I
Give me my
do my
sock.
laundry, dry them, I'll hang them up and stuff like that. Hey, little birdie. I got a little
Thank
birdie
you.
that's just hanging out with us today. Hi, birdie. Just sitting.
No,
Oh,
this is
okay. So
mommy
I have
sock.
a birdie that's hanging out just like Kennedy is hanging out with you. So a little birdie just told me that
Well, they both sound like they need to be in their cages because
oh,
this
don't
one.
you no, mine can
Get
fly
out of my
too.
basket.
Oh well, see, mine is outside on the balcony, so they can stay out there.
See,
Come
if
on.
I were to take a
That's
picture
right.
of you, I got to take a
Mine is on
picture
the
right
balcony.
now. No, you.
Let me tell you this.
No. I got
Okay,
my white sock now.
Jessica, I had the pleasure of interviewing Jessica, and she's somebody I need you to connect with, because she and her husband out there in the KC are doing amazing things with this amazing concept called progression of hip hop. I interviewed them for a special. First of all,
Hi,
I interviewed them,
Jessica.
and let me tell you, yes. Oh, honey, she has spoke a word. This needs to be on radio to hear as I drive. Yes, honey. It
Look
does.
at her.
It does. This needs to be
I'm gonna
live
take.
and in living color, baby. In the motor vehicles. In the motor vehicles. Do people still call them motor vehicles? Possibly.
Oh no, they call them cars, Christy.
Cars,
Just
trucks,
cars.
SUVs, automobiles. You know something?
Look
Spring
at her.
has sprung, and
I'm
I'm
about to take. I'm about to take a
super
picture.
excited. She said, "Hi, Queen." I love it. I love it. Okay, so while you are writing letters to
Man,
restaurants.
I wrote them a 4-paragraph letter.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
I described my anger in it. I just
Well,
texted you a picture of Kennedy in my
what?
clothes basket too.
Okay. My question is this: even though you're having to write these letters to these restaurants, and you got to get your gallbladder checked out and stuff, and your system flushed,
Yeah, I
you,
do.
you know, spring is the season of music festivals. I mean, jazz music festivals, more importantly, jazz and music festivals.
Oh
So
yeah.
while you're complaining about this, can you at least find some
Listen,
way in your, health condition to get cute by this Thursday?
I know. I was trying to figure out how to lose 10 pounds by Saturday. So if anyone
Saturday.
knows how to do that, then please inbox us or
But
please
how much you trying
respond.
to lose?
10. You didn't hear me? I said 10 pounds. You
I
didn't
just
hear me
was trying
say
to make
10
sure you
pounds.
said 10. I'm
I
telling
said 10.
you, today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday.
I know.
Well,
These could be
honestly,
some rich people. If all they
wait,
have to do is tell the secret one time, they could be millionaires overnight.
I'll make. Ooh, girl, I was listening to this station, and they had Twister on there talking about he could make me a millionaire overnight. I said, "Oh, wait a minute."
Yeah. See,
I
I told
said,
you.
I was listening to what he said I had to do to be a millionaire overnight. I'm like, nah, Who wants to be a millionaire? I do, but not this way, not Twister's way. Oh, look at her all
Well,
up in
well,
your clothes.
yeah, all up in my. I told you. She
Okay,
going
so
in
let me
my
tell you this.
digging
Let me
in
tell
my
you this.
socks. Yes.
Honey, okay, because the reason I'm asking you this because you're talking about getting ready for Saturday. Because I know you're talking about the River City Jazz Music Festival that's going to be at the
Yeah.
Cannon Center. But honey, wait, even though we still got tickets, and if you want a pair of tickets, you best to go to our websites tinatilton.com and
Mhm.
christietaylorconsulting.com for your chance to get your tickets so you
Yeah.
can hang out with us at the River City Jazz
Music
and
and Jazz Festival, Saturday, April 2nd at the Cannon Center. Eric Benet, Kenny Lattimore, Gerald Albright, After Seven, Julian Vaughn, and Joe Johnson. You guys want to be there. Be there. And tomorrow we're
Wait a minute,
selecting
wait.
tickets. Oh,
Because I'm geeked about the jazz season, I'm kicking things off before Saturday. And that's what I'm
oh,
saying. We got to get shake out wigs. Okay. And I had to go, I'm having to buy a new wig or two because,
stop
yeah.
licking my heater.
Okay. Let me tell you this because the reason I'm telling you this, I'm so geeked that it is jazz music festival season. Just like spring has sprung. Guess what?
What?
Before Saturday, fresh ideas. Shout out to Michael Powell. Thrive,
Yeah.
a new
Run Red
restaurant,
Wing. Hmm.
and the Red Wing Group. They're presenting a pre-mixer. Now we missed last time at the weekend, but now they got another pre-mixer for the River City Jazz and Music Fest Thursday. Everybody, can y'all say
Oh, that's
Thursday?
right. At Thrive.
At Thrive, which is the new
Yeah.
restaurant owned
Yeah.
by Joe Johnson and those who own the weekend. And it's going to be this Thursday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Grown and sexy,
Okay.
grown and sexy. I'm gonna have to get a
Yeah.
new wig. I'm gonna have to get a new wig. And I
And
told
it.
you, I'm gonna have to get a wig. I'm gonna have
You
to go
gonna get a
short
new
because it's
wig.
springtime. I'm gonna get a new wig and it's gonna be short. But I'm gonna keep some color in it. I'm gonna keep a little color in it. Okay, y'all.
Oh, all right. Ooh, you bringing sexy back.
I'm
Go
bringing
ahead, Christy
sexy.
Taylor.
Now check
Well,
this out. It's at
and
the
this
new
event is
restaurant.
complimentary, right? It's free.
Hold on, let me look. Look. I'm
Oh,
reading.
okay.
I'm reading. Let me see.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
It says because okay, y'all, I got it. I'm gonna have to get a new wardrobe because I haven't been out basically in 2-3 years. I gotta come
What you
out,
got, Christy Taylor? Church clothes. That's all you got.
girl. I don't even know
That's
if
all
I
you
got
got. You got
church
something to
clothes.
praise the Lord in.
Well, I do one or two sanctified dresses, but I don't even. I got jeans.
One or two.
I need some grown and sexy clothes because I went to Amy's. You had me go to Amy's fashion show
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, Address Me
I
as a Lady
realized
fashion show, which was phenomenal, and it was sold out. You guys better catch it
it
next time.
was. It was. So now I'm like, I need to go to those places and get some clothes because these ladies ain't playing. And I want to
Man,
be able to,
what?
I want to be able to shine, Okay, so it's going to be at Thrive, the restaurant and lounge located at 1680 Madison. So we're talking Midtown, which I haven't been hanging out in Midtown in forever. And so we're going to have live entertainment. So this is what I love about jazz music. And I love live concerts and particularly intimate ones. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
more than concerts like the big, now the Cannon Center is one of my favorite auditoriums because it still
Yeah.
has an intimate feel. When it comes to like jazz and those live instrument based, groups and stuff, I
Right.
like the auditoriums like the Cannon Center, but like this at a lounge or like at the Pocket or the Weekend, I really like it because it's like I'm just like Love Jones. Yeah, I remember Love Jones, right? The
I
movie.
do remember Love Jones.
Oh,
And you
I
still have
love.
Jessica's message up too.
Oh, okay. She said she need to make it out to Memphis. Yes, you do. Yes, you
Yeah.
do. Yes, you do. So let me tell you this. So the jazz saxophonist Mark Baker. So saxophone player in the house, food, drink specials, and this is going to also be leading up to ticket giveaway. So maybe they could come hang out with us and get the tickets. Well, we'll see how we're going to do our giveaways. We're going to do our giveaways by Thursday, Friday. And so that's going to be on Thursday. But guess what? Because it is Jazz Music Fest season in the midst of all this spring, there's going to also be a Friday night. See, all this is so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's
Ooh-wee.
that's 3 outfits. Now I'm just gonna do one new wig. I ain't gonna do 3 different wigs. I'm gonna do one new wig, but I need 3 new outfits though. I need to be super cute. So the Friday night is gonna be at the Marriott East, I-240 at Poplar. So but the thing about this one, Tina,
I
though,
do think.
the thing is this is where all of the artists that you've interviewed that's going to be performing on Saturday at the Cannon Center,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to be hanging out at the Marriott.
I heard. And I
Yeah.
was like, Michael, you are doing it. Now,
Guess what?
it's a busy weekend though, but you
Hold
are
on.
doing it. Mm-hmm.
But no. So that means today you got to remind Amy to have the after 7 cake or cupcakes.
You know what? She remembers. I think she plans on baking it today or tomorrow. But so
Guess
yeah,
what
she
time
does
it is?
remember.
Guess what time it is?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh, baby. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. That's my alarm, my good morning sunshine alarm. So I can officially wake up. Oh, let me stretch.
Turn that TV off. Okay.
So that means, okay, we got Tuesday today to mentally prepare ourselves and possibly buy a couple of new outfits
For
at least
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Saturday.
Mama, I'm gonna need you to babysit for me, please.
Now, your mama got to find out she got to babysit on a show. Come on, man.
I know. Oh, she said, oh, there she goes. She says, I love jazz music too. Okay, well,
We might,
good.
we
Good.
might,
I'm a video for it.
hold on. Mama might need to go.
I'm gonna record it for Mama. Mama got to babysit.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. I'll be getting the text in a minute saying I ain't gotta do nothing.
All right, because Mama's kind of spry now.
Yeah. Mama's spunky, honey. Mama will tell me what's on her mind. I ain't gotta do nothing.
So I'm okay.
Can
Let me tell
you
you this too.
please?
But while I am kicking off, spring has sprung with these jazz music festivals. April is going to be full of them because 2 dear friends of mine are
April is full of them? Dear
Yes,
Jesus.
there's another jazz music fest that I'm being invited to go to by two dear friends, and it's the Sea Breeze Jazz Festival in Panama City, Florida.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Come
Hold on.
Come on, jazz. Come on. Look, I should say this is jazz. Spring is jazzy.
Oh, wait a minute. So are you planning on going to Florida?
Look, I'm kicking off the jazz season this weekend, and yes, I got to keep it going. And if there's some jazz festivals in May and in June and in July,
I'm trying to understand how happened that you could see that
I gotta get some
Facebook land to the listeners in Facebook land and YouTube land that are listening. Did you all hear what I heard? Did you hear Christie Taylor say she is going to Sea Breeze? Not we. She is going to the jazz festival, not we. Now,
somebody else invited me. Somebody else invited me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop
Okay,
that
we could go to
conversation
Essence.
right there then.
But man, you could go to Essence together.
But somebody already invited us, and we are going. I said yes. Christy and I will go. Now you said Sea Breeze. Yeah, I'm going to Sea Breeze. Check that out.
Somebody else treated
Don't
me.
leave your girl. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I might miss my dog anyway,
Ooh, but
and my
you can come
kids,
with me. Come with
and
me.
my husband. in that order.
Now, see, now you about to mess up.
I
Sam
know,
go,
right?
Sam go, Sam go. But he might listen to this in the replay. But you know something? Now that actually I was supposed to go to this Sea Breeze Jazz Festival 2 years ago, right when the pandemic hit, and they just now made it live again. So let's me and you plan to go next year together. By that time, they'll probably have a whole Taylor Tilton show booth where we're interviewing everybody. Who knows? Because we're gonna be
What if
so.
I ain't got no bladder by that time?
You're gonna have a bladder. Don't you say that?
Oh, Lord mercy.
We're gonna go on a cleanse. We're gonna go on a body.
I think I already been on one.
We're gonna go on a detox.
Oatmeal and orange is not my idea of a breakfast.
Lord,
IHOP is, ooh, yummy. Them pancakes.
Come
Let
on,
me stop.
Tina.
I know. Okay. I know. I got to renew my mind. Oh,
we got some new love in the house. Hey, Tanya Ehud.
hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Jessica says she's having a good time. Yes, honey. I'm putting
Thanks,
it on the universe,
Jessica.
baby. Yes, that the Taylor Tilton show will be front and center at the Sea Breeze Music Fest next year. Honey, we might be this year at Essence, or what else is coming up? Well, you know one thing? Okay.
Halloween.
Let's see. For all we know, we might have the Taylor Tilton Jazz Festival sometime in the future.
I don't do jazz. I am into hip hop. The hip hop. You don't stop. I'm running to the bang bang boogie.
I could do that because see, I love the Roots. See, the Roots, they mixed hip hop and jazz. And also, my other guy, Robert Casper. Girl, see, look at we already getting our show together. So we're gonna have the
Dear
Roots.
Lord.
See, look, the Taylor Tilton Music Fest is gonna be with hip hop meets jazz. I love it. I'm there. We need sponsors. Fresh
Wait a
ideas.
I know, huh? Ron Red Winged. Who else is on that flyer?
Exactly. Thrive.
Joe Johnson, yeah.
Actually, use Pearl Walker and Walker and Associates, who's doing a marvelous job promoting this. So, hey, we got sponsors.
Thank
we
you,
can
Pearl.
put our line up together and tack our name on top of it, the Taylor Tilton Music Fest. Okay, everybody out here to hear. So if it happens, okay, when hip hop meets jazz, what you said,
oh Lord,
hip hop was real. Okay, now that's what I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to all these music festivals. Anything else that's going on, Tina, that we're gonna be a part of? Because I know you be keeping us connected with the promoters.
I know very soon we'll have tickets to a comedy show. That is it's April's it's in April. Let's put it that way. So but what I can tell you is that, currently our television shows, the Taylor Tilton Hour is currently in Memphis, Chattanooga, Rome, Georgia, Florence, and Huntsville, Alabama. Well, we can announce today that we're going to a new market come next week. We will be in Mobile, Alabama. We're going to Mobile as well.
Come on
now. Yep. Every month. Yeah, it's like, wow, thank you, God, for all of these many, many open doors.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay. Praise break.
We're in Memphis, Chattanooga, Tennessee. We in Rome, Georgia. Florence, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama. And now we in the Mobile.
Yes.
Girl, we can go on tour. We finna go on tour.
Yes.
Okay, we can take the Taylor Tilton Music Fest on the road.
Why wouldn't we? May as well. Or my mama said, do it while you're young.
Okay, well, that's right. Because even though we're in our fives, in the fifth decade, you're approaching it.
I ain't no fifth yet.
You're going to do a pre-50 detox.
Dear Lord.
You're going to do a pre-50 detox. Okay, thank you so much, Jessica. I am really excited that we are now. That sounds like 6 markets. Is that 6 markets?
You know what? I'm not counting. I'm just paying. That's why I was mad at the fast food restaurant, because I paid bills. And I don't know.
Yes, we're in 6 markets.
Okay, glory to God. Okay, glory to God.
Hold on. But you said something before.
This is why I need my reparations.
Well, see what you said, especially when we go on the road. People go on the road doing something in these towns and these cities. gonna go to the best. First of all, we one thing. Okay, we can do. Okay, first of all, let me go back. You brought up comedy. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna support our comedy, because we're gonna promote the comedy, and it's gonna be at the Orpheum,
Yes,
right? It's gonna be at the
it
Orpheum,
is
right?
at the Orpheum. There's a big comedy show that's coming up at the Orpheum.
Okay.
So you guys will have to listen to us next week and stay tuned because we will have more information as well as tickets to give
Well,
away.
as long as Will Smith is not in the house and nobody
Oh
brings him
Lord,
to
oh Lord, oh God, I don't need Will Smith smacking none of the comedians out there. Lord Jesus, please no. Oh Lord. What, honey? I missed that entire Oscar scene, and I
I did.
believe that was because that was the same night as Dress Me as a Lady, my
It
sister's fashion
was.
show,
It
and
was.
so. The next morning I get to receive this text message from my aunt asking me what did I think about what happened, what Will Smith did. I said, well, what did he do? And she was like, OMG, you don't know? No, I don't. And so I was telling my sister, and she said, "Oh, I just read about it. He smacked Chris Rock on stage." So you tell me, maybe did you see it? What did you think? What did you see?
Well, as you said, I had hung out with you at Amy's fashion show. So when I finally made it home, I was like, let me decompress. And I was watching some really cool, nerdy black shows on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I missed it. So around 10 something, a friend of mine, Matrix, who was in the movie Hancock with Will Smith, called me and said, so what are your thoughts on that? I said, on what? Because he calls me like sometimes just like in mid-sentence of
See,
conversation. And I was like, what? Okay. Like, what happened in the world news today? Oh, you saw it live, Jessica? OMG. So he said, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. I was like, huh? So I quickly started doing my Google searching and going to Instagram and all like that. And I was like, my God, it was like bloom, bloom, bloom. Initially, when he called, people were still in the initial shocks phase of that was,
wow,
they thought it was a bit. They thought it was part of the, it was just, they just thought it was part of the show. But
right,
once you started seeing the elongated, because one of the things in America, they muted after the slap and he walked back. The sound was muted in the States, but across the world they were not muted. So then you start seeing from London and all over the world, yes, that
wow,
he cussed him out, as Jessica just said. He
wow,
didn't curse him out. He didn't. He cussed the man out, saying, "Leave my wife's name out of your mfing mouth." And Chris was like trying
wow,
to like, "Hey man," trying to still like, "Wow, like I got slapped by Will Smith," and wow, he kept it like
whoa,
almost a bit. And when Will got to his seat, first of all, Will strolled up there real slick, like like real like with his walk, and then walked
yeah,
back the same way and sat down. So you would really feel like, okay, that was a bit, because it wasn't like he ran up on him like they do at, the hip hop
yeah,
awards, like
yeah,
they bum rush him like with
yeah.
5 people and do a, beat down. He walked up there like, hey man, how you doing? Slap and walked back to his seat.
What in the world?
But when he sat down, that's when you realize he was really talking with his chest. When they say, talk with your chest. And I was like, I said this was, and then of course, 30 minutes later, he won for Best Actor, making history in the same sentence with Sidney Poitier,
Shut
Denzel Washington, Jamie
up.
Foxx, who else, and himself. Oh my God, make sure I don't forget the other. Okay, it was Sidney Poitier. Denzel won an Oscar for Best Actor. Jamie Foxx won an Oscar. Will just won one. Who in the world is that fourth? Okay, somebody tell me the last person who won an Oscar. Yeah, he was hashtag Philly all day. He was hashtag Philly. Yeah, he came out there with his Philly swagger style walk. He was East Coast vibing. And Chris Rock was basically, it was like they was back in the hood. Chris being on the stoop in the Bronx, and Philly hashtag Philly walked by, and he said, hey man, your girl got her bald head. And then it was like that. That's basically what happened.
Wow.
But
Yikes,
the
yikes,
confusion
yikes.
is this. I mean, past that, and of course, there's
Whew.
repercussions. The Academy, of course, promptly, he can't do that without repercussions. Of course, some people were talking about, during the commercial break when Tyler Perry and Denzel was calming him down, and then Denzel went over to when he went to take a seat as they were counting back down to go back into the show. His agent, I think, or one of his people on his team was making sure he, also, yeah. So it was really just a lot of like, whoa, okay, so Will is a walking time bomb, and there's a lot that's layered in this. that we can get into, but there will be repercussions. Chris decided not to press charges as of to date. The LAPD, of course, put out that they were fully aware, and if there was a pressing charges, then they will investigate. But now the Academy, of course, has spoken up and said we don't condone violence. It goes against our policies. And now, as of I think today, they're now going to launch their own internal investigation. So there might be some censorship. He might be suspended from the Academy. And of course, the further thing might be he might have his trophy revoked. Somebody said that on the View, and Whoopi, who is an EGOT, meaning she has received every single award there's ever to be gotten. She's only a handful of people who've gotten it. She said, we're not taking his Oscar. So she spoke with authority, but I think he might get kicked out of the Academy, which is something that they do when, which, because at the end of his, then of course, when he got up there to do his awards, because I'm just looking at clips. I did not watch it. I'm just doing clips, y'all, off online. And then he was tearfully defending and halfway apologizing to the Academy. Didn't mention Chris at the time. And then by the end, I think.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on. By the end, he said, I hope they invite me back. I think by the end of this, they're not. Yeah, I'm like you, Gigi. They're not going to take that Oscar because I think. See, this is a lot of people forget. This is what Chris Rock did, and for clarification, he was not a host. And I'm going to say this before we get to the getting to know you stuff. Getting to know you, men are in this phase, I think, of having to redefine who they are as masculine. We have had in the entertainment industry, this is my opinion, going away from that event. They're having to face a lot of of what makes a man masculine in the world and in entertainment, the whole Me Too movement, all the types of things. Of course, the whole thing about toxic masculinity, all those kinds of conversations are coming up. On one side, people are like, why is Chris Rock always misogynistic against Black women? And why would Will resort to base level masculine violence? You know what I'm saying? So you're seeing violence from men on both, whether it's verbal or physical. Okay. So
I don't think it has. I don't think two things, and I'm gonna have to stop you because I ain't said nothing. Two things. One is I don't think. Well, first of all, I don't think, or I don't understand why he did not apologize to Chris Rock. I'm like, okay, that's one thing. So let me make sure I'm clear. You're saying that he only apologized to the awards.
In his acceptance speech, he was in the emotion, crying, and he just did a speed up. He barely apologized to them. Now, he has done a formal apology now directly to Chris Rock. Chris Rock did not press charges. But in the moment while he was thanking everybody and they were applauding him for receiving his award, he basically sorry to the Academy and to everybody, and I hope y'all invite me back. So it was like a footnote. It was not like,
okay.
It was not his. It was not the acceptance.
So Chris Rock wasn't even on the footnote. Then, long story short, he was not mentioned on the footnote. He just got the slap note, not the footnote. Okay, right. He got the hand, not the foot. Okay.
He would apologize, but Jessica said they were both wrong. Yeah, and this is the reason why they were both wrong. Period. With a T.
Yes.
This is where I'm having an issue with the context of the conversation, and maybe I could do a separate show on this one because I'm not.
No, we ain't finna linger on it. We lighthearted. We ain't finna linger on it.
No. The reason I'm saying that, but the reason I'm saying this is because I feel I'm offended as a woman that, number one, Chris Rock, who was a presenter, he was not a host, took on hosting duties from the three women who had made history in Women's Month. We're talking Amy, we're talking Regina, we're talking Wanda. There had never been women who really took over the Oscars. Will Packer, a Black man, was the first time ever producing the Oscars. His need to take a presenting moment where he should have been showing mad love to Questlove and a documentary that won, because Black people typically don't win documentaries. Me being in the film industry, it's like he took a moment. Chris' mouth has caused the overshadowing of a lot of historic things. And I felt like, number one, you took hosting responsibilities from the three women. It took 3-1, because typically there's always one man. Three women to one, you took the shine. And then the moment you took was to slam a Black woman, whether she cut her hair because she wanted to or she going bald because of medical condition. Why are men still feeling a need to attack women for their looks in their existence. And that's my
Well,
part.
well,
Because his mouth got us. His
as I
mouth got
stated
us.
yesterday, in my opinion, black men constantly attack black women anyway.
And,
So that's
and
neither
that's
here
the
nor there, regardless of the age. 25, 55, it doesn't matter. And
he's
so
fifty-seven.
that's a
He's 50,
crime and a shame.
and
That
that's the
that
part I have an issue with. It's
here we
like,
are
why
in
are we?
2022 still talking about this.
And listen, my
Uh,
brother called me and literally said, my
right.
brother's married in the imitating industry, deep in the game. And he said, I only have one question for one man on that stage. He said, why are you still messing with Jada? Because this is a 6-year taunting. And y'all can go research it yourself. This is a 6-year taunting
No, you tell us. What did he do 6 years ago?
on that same stage when he was hosting, and Will had not been nominated for concussion. And this is when the whole Oscar So White was happening. And a lot of people were like, based on some things that were going on in the academy, that
Oh,
he was like, Jada ended up going on Facebook ranting that we should just boycott it, because this is also right. It was 2016. Go back and check it out. Do the
yeah,
research. And
yeah.
he literally went on a tirade about how irrelevant he went on. The first of all, like, hey, Tina had a problem with the Oscars. Christie's feel like we should boycott. And Jada, oh yeah, she's boycotting too, probably because her husband didn't get nominated. And matter of fact, is she still working? Matter of fact, and this is where I really got offended. And I'm still in radio. I'm like, of course I couldn't talk like I'm talking now. He
Mm-hmm.
then made one of the crudest jokes, in my opinion. He said he basically called her irrelevant, saying Jada boycotting the Oscar is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. We were not invited. Number one, why did he also drag another black woman's sexuality into it? That's so crude to also then say another woman was not
They
worthy.
always do.
But it's
Not
not
that it makes it
always, but it's
right.
not always right.
I didn't say it was
Exactly. But
appropriate. I didn't say
that's
it was
what I
right.
said. And the Oscars are still white. My point is, this is a 6-year
And so is the
drag.
music industry who runs what these people sing and rap about today. Same,
And
same,
And
same,
which is the reason why
same.
we're on. Look at which is the reason we're on air, to provide them lighthearted takes on this. At the end of the day, he was rude, and okay, both of them were all the way in the wrong. Number one, black men disrespecting anybody of any nationality, of any gender, is out of
Sure.
control. Toxic masculinity is over. It is time for that to end. Get
Okay,
back
so
to a time
now
of
that's my other point. I
and the
do not
second
feel
thing, yeah,
no, I do not feel at any point that was toxic masculinity from Will Smith. I do not.
no,
Personally, I don't define that as that. Mm-mm.
no, I don't either.
I don't think that he's searching for his masculinity and
No,
all this
he's
kind of
not.
stuff.
No, I'm
And
thinking
for
no, Chris
me,
Rock.
as a married woman, for
Come
me
on,
in
talk
that
about it, girl.
position,
Talk about it.
for and not only as a married woman, but as a woman that but as a woman that has dealt with medical hair loss issues and it's still dealing with it. Like even now, my hair is finally starting to grow a little bit again. From now my hair is not completely out. Don't get me wrong. It's just when I had Olivia, my daughter, 8 years ago, it came out in spots. So my hair is spotty, but
But you
it's
can get braids
finally
now.
growing
You got
back.
your set it
Yeah,
off
I
braids.
got my set it off braids now. Correct. But it's taken 8 years for me to even get some set it off braids. So
Wow.
imagine like the trauma that I felt like the first maybe 2 3 years. It was difficult. It was challenging. As a matter of fact, probably up until really about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, from what I understand, what again from secondhand information about what Jada's hair looked like, I did the
Yeah.
same thing. About 4 years ago, I just went on and shaved it all off.
Right.
And
Right.
my daughter, she was old enough to know and understand, and she cried because she said, "Oh, what'd you do that for, mommy? And now you look like daddy, and I got two daddies." I said, "No, baby, you don't have two daddies. Mommy had to cut her hair off, and I'm just I'm being very open right now. Mommy had to cut her hair off so it could grow, so it could all grow back at the same time. That's the only reason." I said, "But it's gonna grow back. You'll see, and mommy will have pretty hair just like you, you know."
So let me get this straight. I got a
So
quick question. When you
yeah,
cut your hair off, and let me say, if you, because we wear wigs, let's for the record,
yeah,
we are some wig wearers.
yeah,
But if
yeah,
you had decided to, like, I'm gonna sport my haircut, and you all were out and about at Chuckles or at
uh
this
huh,
event that we're about to attend, and somebody started ragging on your bald head, and you
yeah,
fit be in the GI Jane, would
yeah.
you anticipate, or even some bruh on the street, would Sam
No.
hit him?
No, 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 no. Sam would not. But I was just about to say, Yeah, my husband, he would not. But probably I can think of a couple of guys that I have dated in the past that probably would have knocked him out
Oh
or
Lord, that's
slapped him
right. That's
because
right.
yeah, because it's an immediate talk about smack in the face to your wife, and you really don't know the behind the scenes of what she's been dealing with or what your household has been dealing with, not to mention any other stresses. Because just because, like I told my sister, just because they have a celebrity status does not eliminate them from daily
Oh,
life issues. They have marital problems. They have troubles with their children. They have troubles with their jobs, even though their jobs may pay $2, $3 million, and ours pay 200. It doesn't matter. It's still there's still challenges and issues that they have to face too. And then, not to mention, whatever their challenges are, they get promoted. Their stuff gets the whole world finds out about their bad news and good news. But let's just talk about their bad news. The whole world knows about it. Nobody knows about when Sam and I lost our one of our houses at one time. Nobody knows that. Now you do because I just said it.
right,
But nobody knew when we lost our cars because we both lost our jobs at the same time. So we lost our house and our cars.
right.
Uh, oh, what year 4 or 5, something like
Yeah,
that, 6 of
your
marriage.
marriage. Yeah,
Yeah. So we've been there, but it was not out there in the open like, ooh, look at these once, uh, you know, uh, popular celebs. Now they don't have a house or a car. Look at them.
hmm,
But that's the kind of negativity that the media will make sure that they promote when you have had some sort of celebrity status. So we
that's
don't know really what's going on with and behind them, but eh, even with the stresses of life like that, I'd like to think
we can
that
rise
I
above it.
would have correct. I definitely know I could rise above it, but I'd like to think that I would take a more of a stance of, you know what, I can't stand you, and and I'm not going to get up and fight or hit you at this time, but I sure want to. And I
Wait a
just
minute.
might cuss you out of my head, but
Right.
I'm not going to because that's not the appropriate thing to do right about now. I
Well,
got to
well,
show a
she
different
did
side.
what you would have done because Jada rolled her eyes and moved her body. And when she did that, that's
Yeah,
when Will got up. Oh, Amy just
sure.
said a woman's hair is her glory. Not to mention, COVID-19 has caused some hair loss in women. That is so true. But let
Yeah,
me
yeah.
ask you this. Now, you said Sam wouldn't have got up on the stage at Chuckles or at the Orpheum like this comedy
No, Sam ain't
concert
gonna
we
hit
go to.
nobody, but I know a couple that would.
Tell me this. Tell me if he met him in the bathroom, you think he might do a sucker punch
No, no, no.
in the parking
He,
lot?
no, no,
Sam ain't
no,
gonna do it. He ain't gonna ride
no,
by.
no,
He ain't gonna ride
no,
up on him. It ain't gonna
no.
be no. It
And
ain't gonna be no on site. On site.
no, no. And again, for me, I'd like to think that I'd like to think that I would have had some prayer in me earlier that
Right.
day
Right.
because
Right.
my for me, and I was just so funny because my getting to know you was gonna be when I have not had enough sleep and or enough
Ooh.
God, I'm finna pop off. Period.
Oh, so you might be the one.
Period.
Okay, so now the
I would
correct.
be the one.
Wait a minute, Sam wouldn't have to get up because you would
He
have ran up
wouldn't.
on him.
Yeah, yeah. And then he would have told me how wrong I was later. But chances are, chances are very high that you probably would have heard my mouth if I wouldn't have got up on stage.
What? Oh, wait a
You would have
minute.
heard
She
my mouth.
said. Amy said, "Heck no." It's like what? What?
Yeah,
Okay,
Sam ain't doing
okay.
nothing.
Look. Okay,
And I'm
Lawrence.
not saying that my husband is weak at all. No, 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 no. He totally balances me
Okay.
because he knows what to say and how to say. He definitely would have said something to this man in the restroom,
Right,
or
right, right.
whatever.
But he wouldn't.
And I
He
don't know
wouldn't have
what the
said
words would be.
boom,
And
boom.
again, don't take my husband for weak. He would
Come on.
he when
Don't
he's
try him. Don't
not,
test him.
yeah, don't test him. Correct, because I've seen him go there a handful of times, probably less than 10 for real.
Right.
But when he goes there, he is there, and to back off because it would totally be out of character for him.
Which is what happened
Now,
with Will Smith. Okay, Lawrence Thompson is making a great point.
oh Lawrence,
It was
oh
his.
okay,
It
hey
was his.
Lawrence, what do you say?
He said, but it was his greatest moment and still had to suffer embarrassment. So I would have slapped him also to defend mine. Ooh, now that's a
Yeah,
man
yeah,
talking.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so a husband like Lawrence, yeah, I believe, yeah,
Yeah.
he would have hit him.
Yeah.
But
Tanya said, yes, Tina, I need to be covered by God. Oh, both of y'all would have just ran up on them yourselves. Okay, that's right. Tina said she'd be having them set it off braids, so she wouldn't have need no. Oh,
who
God.
said that? Somebody said I had my set it off braids.
No, no, no.
What?
Tina said she would need God to be covered by God's grace. And then I just remembered that under that wig, you got them set it off braids. So you would have
Yeah,
just.
yeah,
She said
yeah,
enough. Wait a minute. Gigi said enough sleep or enough God. I know that's right. She said
yeah.
she need one of them.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
I need
girl.
both. I need both because it's like, look,
Sleep
it
and
totally
both.
depends. Like, I'm gonna give you an example one day, and it's so funny how because I even laughed at myself. One day I was at the gas station, and this gas station they didn't have any gas, and they
Oh,
should have put signs. You know, normally they put the little yellow things on the thing to let you know that there's no gas in the in the pumps or whatever. I was sleepy. I was tired. I had probably little to any prayer life that particular week or day. And so when I went to pump my gas, it was just going slow, slow, slow. It was like, I mean, I've not even ever seen a pump this slow ever.
and I
And
hate
so when I asked the attendant, I said, what's wrong with the tanks?" And he said, "Oh, it's because we don't have any gas." And I said, "Why you didn't put why you ain't got no sign?"
oh,
This how I said,
South
"Why you ain't got no sign on the pumps?" And then he
Miss.
said, "I don't know. You have to ask the manager." I was like, "Dude, dude, dude." And then people were starting to pull into the gas station to get gas. And I said, "Don't y'all worry about it. They ain't got no gas. Y'all may as well leave. They ain't got no gas."
Ooh.
And I got in my car and I pulled off. And I was like, "Tina, if anybody would have said, Tina Tilton out here hollering that they ain't got no gas out here and telling and yelling at everybody, yelling loud, nobody would have believed them. Like you probably you would not have believed them. Like that ain't Tina, that is not her character. She won't do that. Now she may say, Lord, they ain't got no gas, they done made me mad. But she ain't gonna yell, hollering at everybody, telling everybody that pulls in, they ain't got no gas, you may as well go home. They ain't got no gas. But that is what I did.
Maybe you
And
was
I'm gonna
saying it.
take.
Maybe you was saying it in a nice way. Hey,
No, I was
everybody.
not. No, I was. No, I was not. I was not in Southwind where you are. No, I was not. No, I was not. I was somewhere close to Fraser, so I acted just like them because I was tired, and I probably should not have been in Fraser being tired. I probably better stay out of there trying to
What
get
you
gas.
said?
But it's
What
10 o'clock, so we need to get up out of here.
Okay, okay. Well,
Oh
with
wait,
that being
what's your getting
said,
to know you? What's your getting to know you?
hold
We
on.
need
My getting
yours.
to know you is that I played clarinet in band in high school. That's all I was gonna say because I was thinking about the Jazz Music Fest. I'm in a musical mode.
Good.
Now,
I'm glad you got a good
okay,
one.
okay. Now,
And me, don't
last
test me
time,
when I'm sleeping or I ain't got much God. I'm something
right,
wrong.
right, right.
Don't test
Don't
me.
do it. Don't do it, y'all. Okay, now I will say
You
this.
might
That
catch a
he said
wrath.
let's wrap up with his comment real quick. He said not to justify, but it had to happen. Oh, Tanya said elbow cough, meaning that. And also, but we had an example of two public displays of defending our women, one in the halls of justice. Come on, Women History Month, and on the stage, just how I will do both. Can we give it up to the Supreme Court Justice? Our prayers that she would get all the way in. It would be history. Yes, and also a black man defending a black woman in a public space, even though it was a sad day. But thank God we see, yes. And then I gotta say, Tanya said, "Ha ha 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 ha." She's talking about you. I know she's talking about you. I know she's talking about you. Okay,
Probably, but
hold on. 10 o'clock, the Taylor Tilton hour, meaning kicking off the Taylor Tilton Hour is the Christie Taylor Show, and I have an amazing artist, Ryan Lane, a musician from the East Coast. And who do you have at 10:30 inside the Taylor Tilton Hour?
I've got Gangsta Boo on
Come
at
on, Gangsta.
10:30. Gangsta Boo, yeah, she's gonna be on Marriage Boot Camp this Thursday, so you guys check it out. She's gonna be on Weed TV, so you're gonna see who Gangsta Boo may or may not be marrying on Marriage Boot Camp this
Ooh.
Thursday at 8
So
p.m.
that's how we're gonna end.
Yay! So she's on my show today.
So that's how we're ending Women History Month with Gangsta Boo, getting married or not. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and Tina.
Yes, thank you all.
Can I say that today, because of the fact that I had such an excitement in getting started because the internet was out and the utilities had gotten out. Yes, defending black women. I love it. That I did not drink any orange juice. That's how excited I was. I got to scream. Like, where's my Where's my utilities? Oh, love you,
It's
Tina.
called paying your bills, Christy.
Look now.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Good night.
It's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Comma